in the different direction.
I saw your reaction, and I'm taking away from the petroleum sector. Your reaction to the statement of the presidency about the presidential jet. Those who argue there was a safety problem. There was the jet that is being replaced was since the Obasanjo government, the one that was purchased. You mean
Obasanjo's new craft that that is now 19 years old?
Yeah.
Because I mean, let's not speak in general terms.
Yeah. So
that craft is a 19-year-old craft, and it was a new craft. I think it was a B737 craft. Okay? Now, in everything that we have heard justifying the basis for a new craft, and by the way, I'm absolutely upset that these fellows would dare to play with the intelligence of the Nigerian public. Between the executive, the president, the presidency, the National Assembly, I think they are decided that they are the bandits. They are the bandits. All of them. The political class has decided that they are the bandits against the people of Nigeria. Because I do not see how it is feasible that the topmost priority of a government that has this level of biting hunger in the land, this level of poverty, where people are dropping into poverty per minute, would consider the purchase of a befitting aircraft for the president, the construction of a 20 billion naira home for the vice president, the purchase of all kinds of funny looking cars, and the fleet of the National Assembly members and the executive. What exactly is that? And I speak with a lot of moral authority. I served this country. They want everything about what I earned. You can find it in their folder. As a minister, they have something called Minister's Impress or something vote. My PAMSEC, Abokizawa, will tell you until tomorrow that I did not touch a dime. So when people say all these things, were you not in government? I was in a sane government. I wasn't in a government that watches women screaming, Ebin Power, we're hungry, we haven't eaten. People used to do 0 something or 1. Today, families write and say, our children haven't eaten in the last 3 days because we just cannot afford the prices in the market. When inflation is at 40%, it erodes the poor. It literally, look, central banks exist to manage inflation.
Can you blame the presidency? This is the explanation of the presidency.
I am very
the recommendation, yes. According to Bayo Onanuga, says the recommendation to replace the B737.
Who is Bayo Onanuga?
Is a special advisor to the president on information and strategy, and he wrote and said a B737 700 BBJ followed. The replacement followed an investigative hearing by Nigeria's parliament that
Nigeria's parliament?
Yeah, that questioned
the
plain safety record and cost efficiency, especially after it malfunctioned during a trip to Saudi Arabia. If you were president, wouldn't you get a befitting aircraft, or would you fly a commercial aircraft?
If I were president and I see the people of my country in this state of affairs, and I would go out and buy an aircraft for myself, you got another thing coming, Shehu. When you are a leader, you are first in the line to inconvenience yourself. That's what leadership is about. So who told you that leadership is about luxury? Who told you? You see, this version of political leadership in our country, I think Nigerians need to wisen up. There is nothing about leadership that gives an advantage over the people. The leader is the one who takes the cost so that the people can get the benefit. That's what leadership is. This bunch of people in the National Assembly, in the executive, in government houses, in the states, these are not political leaders. Until we get to the place where we're saying to ourselves, the greatest risk and danger to the sustainability and viability of Nigeria is the political class of this country.
There are those who will say, you're saying this because you're not in power. Those who are in the National Assembly says they need vehicles to run the show, to be able to reach their constituency. The National Assembly has said there is a safety problem with the aircraft of the president. You worked under a government that President Obasanjo bought a brand new aircraft. Why are you upset that this government is buying an aircraft that is so cheap and the price had gone so low? And that those who say, if you were in government, you probably would have done the same.
Oh, please. That's the kind of beer parlor talk that I don't have time for. Because, the case is very clear. Take, for example, the matter of what ministers were earning when I was in government. In my own case, I actually, by going into government, I took a 90% cut of my salary compared to what I was earning as a staff of Harvard University. So this is nonsense talk. For anybody to say you were in government, who are you comparing with who in this country? On the matter of profligacy that we've seen in governance, please.
There is going to be a possibility of a 10-year jail term for those who refuse to sing the national anthem. You had said you were not going to at some point at an event. But it's been withdrawn now.
No, I don't sing the
new national anthem.
No, I don't believe in that. I sing the national anthem that basically represents the country based on the legitimacy process. Now, they did a national anthem in the covers of the night. Between the National Assembly and the President, they did not follow the constitutional procedure for changing an act. It's in the Constitution. They did not. They basically negated all the provisions. And so, as far as I am concerned, it's my personal choice. When we stand up to sing the national anthem, I sing, "Arise, O compatriots."
Is it compatriot-like if you're not abiding by the law?
No, this is not. This is an illegality.